I was working in gas operations out of West 28th Street when the incident occurred, and we were just flabbergasted.
If you just take an overhead look at Manhattan and you look at the size of the site, it's a 16-acre site. I don't know that anyone in Manhattan has, worked on a utility project that large.
I don't think anyone's ever worked on a project this large before.
I have never worked on anything as massive as this. We're talking about a project that involves two separate customers, entities. In addition, those customers have their contractors, they have their engineers, they have their subcontractors.
A project of this size, to communicate all these issues to just one person just wouldn't work, and I think Con Ed upper management knew that from the very beginning.
We had all the decision makers of every facet of services, electric, gas, and steam, in the rooms. We also had the decision makers of Port Authority and Silverstein and their engineers and contractors.
And we're trying to pick up load going up Tower 1.
Can we put this in schedule, this other feeder, the 41 Mike 84?
Anything can go into schedule.
The purpose of these meetings is the issues, making sure specifications are followed, milestones by the customer.
It depends on us coming up with a
solution to whatever problem you're having.
You got it.
All these folks have to come together and communicate with each other so that we can focus and get ourselves on one common path and goal.
We had a real business problem, which is that there's a specific date for opening Tower 4 and some of the other buildings.
For Tower 4, the TCO date is in fact the end of 2013, and to meet that we did have to turn on permanent power in April of 2011.
What we're responsible for is providing service to them so they're able to do that. Long before the permanent service has gone in, we've installed temporary services to Tower 4 and a high-tension temporary service to the rest of the site. Once that's been installed, then they're able to go forth with building up the entire World Trade Center site.
I think the first of 8 feeders was activated April 30th, if I'm correct, I believe, 2011. And again, that could not have happened without Con Edison providing the kind of manpower. It must have been thousands of hours of manpower.
Con Ed worked with us from very early on in the process to make sure that we could solve all the technical problems and have the power energized and the whole site, all the equipment commissioned and ready to go.
They need to know that we're here for them 24 hours, 7 days a week. When they have situations, questions, concerns, they need to know that they can reach out to us no matter what time it is, that we'll be responsive to them to help them rectify any issues, questions, or concerns they have.
In this project, we saw Con Ed, the way Con Ed works in its core business, which is to solve tremendous technical problems and to make sure that you can bring power and the best version of energy to making New York run better. And we saw that and we experienced it and we're very grateful for it.
Con Edison's been there from the beginning, and as far as I'm concerned, I'm proud in being involved with it.
For what I see now, I guess I never at that time thought we would make it to this point that we are.